Hello YouTube, my name is Ben and this is Ben's Garage, and I am going to be showing you today how to put a BMW 6-cylinder engine on top dead center and then lock down those camshafts so that and the way I do it, you don't need any special tools. So this is generally done for Vanos maintenance, which is going to be probably on a part 2 video that I'm going to do. So if you want to stay tuned for that, you can also. But right now we're just going to do a quick video on how to, a good way to get that motor on top dead center and lock down those camshafts without using those expensive tools. Let's get started. Okay, so here's our BMW engine. This is a BMW straight 6-cylinder engine. This happens to be a double Vanos engine, but the single Vanos engine is going to get on top dead center in a similar fashion. Okay, first thing you're going to need is a big wrench so that you can turn the engine with. This one takes a 22mm wrench. I got it on a long bar, but you're going to want to be able to turn this right here back and forth so you can get the motor on top dead center. Now, so the fastest and the easiest way to get this motor on top dead center is to look at the camshaft lobes and see these two camshaft lobes right here. This is number 1 cylinder. And when these two camshaft lobes, are actually 4 of them, are all pointing toward the middle like this, that motor's on top dead center. Number 1 piston is on a compression strut. That's for sure. But if you're going to want to get the setting a little bit more fine than that, so let me show you what to do. So this next shot is of the front of the engine. This is a mark on the block that all BMW engines, all these 6-cylinder engines have this. And then there's going to be a little mark on this pulley, actually called a harmonic balancer. But this mark right here is not going to be this visible when you're looking at it on a dirty engine. This motor has been cleaned and pressure washed, and this little indentions here have been marked with a wax pencil so that I can see them. So just because you don't see yours, don't get discouraged. Clean this pulley off and get that marked so that you can get those two things lined up. When you have these two marks lined up and you have these camshaft lobes pointing at each other like that, your engine is on top dead center. Okay? Well, we want to get it top dead center because there's actually one more thing we're going to do right here. These two camshafts right here, we're going to lock these down in the back in the exact position that they need to be in when it goes back together, because when you put the Vanos back in it, you have to time the engine. What they go through a little procedure to time the engine, and they sell an expensive tool that locks onto these two square lobes. I think if you can see those got square sides on them. There's slots and they fit down in there and everything. But I'm going to show you how to do it without using any special tools here. Okay. So I have the advantage of having the engine out of the car, so I can get to the back real easily. Okay, so so I want to get these camshafts turned to where they're parallel to the top of the head. Okay, the chains have a little bit of play in them. So when you put this back together, you're going to want these camshafts locked down exactly square so you can time it just right. Okay, so what you're going to need is a little piece of bar stock. It doesn't have to be octagon like this one is, but so it can be a little piece of anything steel and square and stiff so that you can bolt onto this. So like I said, I have the advantage of having the engine out of it, so this is the super easy way to do this. You take a pair of vice grips. Now there's nothing on the insides of those camshaft holes right there that's going to hurt. There's no threads or anything like that. So you're going to take a pair of vice grips. I'm going to snap this down Pretty good and tight right there. Okay. Now, snap that one down. I'm going to take this one. And get it snapped down nice and tight. You want to get these good and tight because when you go to put pressure on the cam chains, these things are going to want to move around, and you don't want that to happen. So that's it. No special tools, just lock those things down. Well, you're probably saying to yourself, if the motor's still in the car, you're going, well, Ben, that won't work. My motor's still in the car, and I can't get a pair of vice grips back there. Well, there's an easy solution to that too. You take a pair of little C-clamps, and you just use those and clamp them in there like that. If you use the C-clamps in there, you can do this same procedure right here with the engine in the car. Okay? No special tools. Your camshafts are locked down in the position they need to be so that you can retime this when you get done doing your Vanos maintenance. And you got your engine set on top dead center. And that's it. So that's it. You're all ready to pull your Vanos off. I'm going to be doing a video on that coming up, so stay tuned. If this video was helpful to you, please hit on like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Part 2 should have I'll do a good video on how to pull that Vanos off. And maybe, I don't know if I'll include the seal replacement in that. Maybe we'll do that too. Anyway, this is Ben from Ben's Garage. I'll talk to you next time.